Jaguars, Buccaneers on EA Sports. Tampa, Florida, the site for today's game.
AFC versus NFC as kickoff fast approaches, Phil.
Well, we have two teams that don't know each other very well. And when you don't know each other very well, you play cautious. And when you play cautious, you don't play as well as you should. So it should be a high-scoring game.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Winston's back in shotgun formation. This will be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
One player will be watching on the outside today as Mike Evans.
Well, when you see Mike Evans, if you told me he was a defensive end, I'd say, wow, that's a good-sized defensive end. He is big, fast, and, man, was he an impact player in 2014.
Jackson is tackled down. Ends up picking up 8.
Jackson's a smart guy. He knows when you're running slant routes over the middle, you got to make sure you protect yourself. So he's under control, catches the football, gets to the ground before those defensive players can really beat him up. Good solid gain and doesn't quite get the first down.
He's got some daylight. Breaks free.
And in for the touchdown.
To me, still one of the most exciting plays in NFL football. A long running play for a touchdown. And how about that one? It had it all in its speed. Good moves, good blocks. Exciting touchdown.
Robinson's going to run this one out. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers load up the box, going with the 46 defense. Out of the gun. Very nearly intercepted. On the outside for Jacksonville, by way of Penn State, is Allen Robinson.
Boy, in 2014, he was having a great year until he got hurt. But, hey, they need him to come through for this offense to be big time. Allen Robinson's going to have to make some plays down the field. Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
The Jaguars snap it up at the 26. Intercepted. And that'll give them a chance to add to their lead here and really gather some momentum early in the game.
Yes, it does. And you're on the offensive side now. Don't be careful and all that methodical. Take some chances. Go down there and try to get a big lead in this game.
The Buccaneers all bunched up here as they get set at the line. First down at the 42. Searching for space to the right. Fowler's in on the tackle. As we take a look at the defense for the first time today, these starters in the secondary will be challenged today in both the passing and running games. Second down and 6. Got the completion. Sims is met after a gain of 13.
Well, I think we're seeing something we see with so many teams now in the NFL. Running backs who can do it all. This guy can run, block, and he can catch short passes and make long gains after it. Nice job.
Dante Fowler has the sack.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Looking to go down the field here. And there's a great catch.
Still the prettiest play in the NFL. The long arching pass down the field and watching a speedy receiver run right under it. What a throw, what a catch.
First down following the long play. Has his man. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Second down and 7. Sims has got it on the handoff. Touchdown! What a run!
In the old days, if you're a quarterback, it was rare to get a pass near the goal line. Nowadays, it's rare for the running back to get a run near the goal line, and the big guy took advantage of it this time. He gets the run near the goal line, and he takes it in for the TD.
Robinson's going to test the coverage here. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Jaguars offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete. Setting the defensive lineup now. Levante David out of Nebraska has turned into an all-around outside linebacker.
Yeah, I think people outside of Tampa Bay need to know about this guy. He is one of the good outside linebackers that does not get enough credit. And you said it right, Jim. He can do everything.
We're early in this one, but already a crucial third and long play coming up.
These are tough situations. What are you going to do on the offensive side? There's only so much you can do. If I was the defense, I would look for a screen.
The pass is intercepted. They bring him to the turf. And Phil, they pick the football off in the end zone.
I give the defense all the credit. What a good job by them diagnosing the play, reading the quarterback's eyes, and making the interception.
And they score again here to pad the lead.
Nice job up front by the offensive line. They get a good push. Easy for the quarterback to run the sneak and get the touchdown score.
Driving extra point is good. The Buccaneers are ready to kick it away. Green's going to test the coverage this time. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Jaguars are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to.
And they get the sack.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
Loss of 5 on the play. Second and long. Robinson's going to take the handoff now. Gets about 9 on the play. Playing press coverage to the outside. Third down and 6. The Jaguars now move the chains. Inside of 30 seconds to go. First quarter, first down.
Look at the defensive line shifting all down to the inside. They're pinching. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
McCoy with the sack.
Oh, there's nothing worse as a quarterback to have pressure up the middle from an interior defensive tackle. Hard to see down the field. Can't make a decision. And that time, it leads to a sack.
There we go now.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Welcome back.
And we got good players on both sides here today, so it's hard for one side to dominate from start to finish. So I'm looking for a little bit of a comeback here. When you see linebackers moving like this, they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete. The Jaguars need to be able to pass the football to stay in this game, and they've had no success so far. Bortles going to want to pick up his play moving forward, Phil.
Yeah, his teammates, his coaches, they're going to want him to pick up his play, no doubt. It is the worst situation for a quarterback to be in. Losing and not playing well, you just got to do it with your mind, have confidence, and go out there and just let it go.
The Jaguars not punting. Going to go for it on fourth down. The Buccaneers defense packs it in now. Going with the 46. The Jaguars take it from the 38. Looking across the middle. Julius Thomas gets his hands on it. The Jaguars roll the dice and pick up the first on fourth down.
Yeah, I like that analogy. Roll the dice. Sometimes you got to take a chance and hope it comes up 7. Well, I don't know about the 7, but they pick up the first down.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Robinson's got the catch and the first. Keeps his legs moving. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
You never know with the talent of these guys nowadays. Little short passes. You think they're harmless, and look what happens. They got so much talent all the way down the field for the score.
Everyone's lined up for this kickoff. Made right around the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers are looking to build on a touchdown drive the last time they had it as they retake the field with their offense.
They had tremendous rhythm, Jim, on the offensive side. In other words, the defense is guessing pass. They ran the football. They're guessing run, and the offense threw it. That's what you want to do. Keep them thinking on the defensive side. When they think, they're slower, and you can take advantage of that. Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
And it's swatted away.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
3rd and 10 coming up. The Buccaneers come out in a bunch set. Winston's going to take it from the gun. Safarian Jenkins makes the grab.
D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting to run up the middle.
1st and 10. Makes the reception. Ball is out. They recover their own fumble. Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it and keep possession of the football. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
No one's going to get him now. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Even on short passes, accuracy is a big, big deal. When you put it on them right in stride, look what happens. They catch it in stride. They don't slow down, of course, and good things happen. Nice touchdown run.
Robinson's got it on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Robinson's lined up in a single back formation. The Buccaneers out now in a 4-6 formation. First down at the 26. Bortles running away from the pressure. That's a gain of 6. The Jaguars from the 32. And it's a reception by Blackman. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Robinson's taking the handoff. Jones able to read that play and make the hit.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Set up now at the 42. Bortles will be taking this snap out of the pistol. Second and 11. Incomplete.
Nice job that time by the receiver on the post route. He's open, but the quarterback throws it too far and misses it.
Now looking at third down.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
The Jaguars get a first down. Touchdown, Jacksonville Jags.
Well, Jim, it's almost impossible to guard these guys nowadays as they go down the field. These wide receivers, they have feet like ballerinas. And even though you get tight coverage, they're so quick, they can get open and make the catches.
The Jaguars getting ready to kick it away. He'll have a chance to take off. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers heading back onto the field on offense. They scored on their last drive, Phil, and they did it with a blistering aerial attack.
Quarterback is hot. He is getting protected. Oh, man, what do you do now? I think if you're an offensive coordinator, it doesn't matter what you call. You know your guys are going to make it work.
The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Looking long. Comes down with, no, the defender tips it out.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Safarian Jenkins tackled down at the 43. First down here after the completion.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Good for only a yard. The Buccaneers use another timeout here, and they have one left. The Buccaneers come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. The Buccaneers have it at the 44. Makes the catch. Paul Posluszny makes the tackle. Hurry up. 2-minute offense. Third down and 3. Airing it out. And it's incomplete.
The Buccaneers will second-guess that play call. That time on 3rd and short, they throw the football. Everybody thought they were going to run it. They were trying to be too clever, and it backfired. Now it's 4th down.
Ready for intermission. First, one more play. Scans the field. And it's out of bounds, incomplete. And as the second quarter comes to a close, we'll take a break for halftime before returning for the start of the second half here in Tampa, Florida. The second half is officially underway. Green's running this one out. Charging ahead. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Jaguars come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback. They're calling exactly the plays that need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football.
First down at the 20. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And that's David in on the stop.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
There we go now. Move 45. Move 45.
First down at the 30. Good throw and good catch right on the sideline. Mark him down for another reception. The Jaguars will come out in the pistol.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete. Second down and 10. Bortles now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. And that'll close the gap. They're getting right back into this after the half. Those were great adjustments they made during the break.
Yeah, those were great adjustments, all right. I'm sure the coach went in there and ripped their behinds for the way they played. And listen, those players, no player likes getting ripped by the coach. They came out here, they did something about it, and they got right back in this game.
Down at the 37-yard line. The Buccaneers take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here, you're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
The Buccaneers lined up, bunch formation. The Buccaneers from the 37. The grab is made by Jackson. Second down, even after the completion.
Flex round. Here we go. Ohio.
Winston set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. Austin Seferian-Jenkins has the catch. The Buccaneers have had a big target in the middle of the field today. Seferian-Jenkins not only made catches, but created big plays for this offense.
It just doesn't seem that it was that long ago when we looked at tight ends as just guys that can block for the run game. But now it's more important to be a receiving tight end in the NFL than it is anything else. And this guy can absolutely catch the football.
Third down and 1. Sims is going to secure the handoff. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Sims is met after a gain of 3.
The quarterback that time realized it was zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
The Buccaneers take it from the 43. Brings it in. Sims is tackled down after a gain of 2.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
Winston's now completed 4 in a row. The Buccaneers come to the line with a bunch set. The Buccaneers snap it at the 41. Launching it deep. And it's batted down.
Well, Jim, that's a nice job by the defender knocking that football down on third down. That's what you want to do as a defense. Of course, you want to get off the field. Every time an offense completes a third down pass, their chances of getting a score on that drive go up big time. So getting off the field is great. Nice job by the defender.
The Buccaneers will set up. The 36 is the first down line. The Buccaneers snap it at the 41. The Buccaneers turn the ball over on downs.
When you're winning the game in the second half and you go for it on fourth down and you come up short, I'm telling you what, if you lose this football game, there is going to be a lot of second guessing going on. That was a big gamble, and it didn't pay off.
The Jaguars in the pistol formation.
Green, 958 red. 558 red. Go.
There's some shifting around in the backfield. The Jaguars snap it at the 41. The ball is fumbled. Tackle's made.
Keep 2 hands on that ball. Quarterback didn't do it, so when he's hit, that football came flying out.
The Buccaneers set to take over here on offense, partner, and this team has to have a little chip on the shoulder right now after going for it on fourth down last time deep in the opponent's territory.
Yeah, I hope they have a chip on their shoulders because the defense just flat out whipped them. That's why they didn't get that fourth down attempt. You got to be tougher if you want to pick up fourth down situations.
I know there are a lot of people right now still wondering why didn't they just kick the football and go for the 3.
Well, when you start listening to the fans, the next thing you know, Jim, you're sitting there.
It's intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being full, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Buccaneers defense lined up going with the 46 defense.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Intercepted. That brings the play to an end.
Anytime you're backed up on the offensive side, the quarterback's got to be extremely careful because if you turn it over, you're just giving points to your opponent. That time a bad decision by the quarterback, and he throws an easy interception for the defense.
Now 1st and 10. It's out of bounds, incomplete. They break huddle at the 18-yard line.
Flex round. Here we go. Ohio. Let's go.
2nd and 10. Winston's going to scramble. And Jackson can't hold on that time.
Good job that time by the quarterback, avoiding the rush, gets outside the pocket. He keeps the play alive. Nobody open, so it's just another incomplete pass.
Flex round. Ohio.
The Buccaneers call timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. 3rd down on the way.
Ohio.
The Buccaneers at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Touchdown, Tampa. Those points may have made the lead insurmountable with just over a quarter to play.
Yeah, it's tough. Sometimes you get in a situation like this, don't look at the scoreboard. Just think about going out and executing one play at a time, and you hope if you do that somewhere in the fourth quarter, you could find a way to get back into this game.
Green's got a chance for a return. More kick coverage on the return. And now the offense comes onto the field, having to feel like it's just been given a big boost of confidence. The Jaguars offense back on the field, trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
And they deck the quarterback.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
And intercepted.
Alexander is able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
The Buccaneers coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
The Buccaneers have it at the 44. Vincent Jackson on the deep throw. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down. The Jaguars lined up in the nickel. Second down and 10. Unable to bring it in.
Third long coming up. You're losing by a couple scores. You're on the defensive side. You must know the offense is not going to take a chance. So be aggressive and maybe get lucky and get a turnover.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Third down and 10. Winston's taking off. Falls incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Looks like they'll go 3 and out on this series. Fourth down and 10, and they're going to go for it. The Buccaneers all bunched up here as they get set at the line. He'll take the snap, the first here in the... Intercepted!
Smith's probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
The Jaguars retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
The Jaguars take it from the 38. The defense gets the sack.
Good job with the safety getting that sack. I'll say this. He can tackle, he can cover, and he's shown us he can blitz too and get to the quarterback. Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
The Jaguars have it at the 29. Launches it down the field, and they can't connect.
If you're going to miss a deep throw down the field, miss it long. That time the quarterback has the receiver open, but he overthrows it.
The Buccaneers packing the box here. 46 formation. The Jaguars have it at the 29. And it's caught by Allen Hurns. Tackled down right around the 48. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. First down at the 48. He's drilled as he throws.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover 2, the 2 deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
Robinson's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. 2nd and 10. Robinson's handed the football. And tackled down at the 49-yard line. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. He sends the halfback in motion. 3rd and 9. He'll throw it over the middle. There's the offense picking up another first down on 3rd down.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting to run up the middle. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
1st and 10. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
Well, that's the quarterback's fault. My gosh. The safety, that's who he is supposed to look at all times when he's under center and when he drops back. He takes his eyes off of him, and what happens? Well, he gets sacked.
Bortles going to take off with it. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. 3rd and long, a big spot here as they trail late. Bortles will be taking this snap out of the pistol. The Jaguars snap it at the 41. To the sideline and complete.
The Jaguars put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
Bortles' completion percentage, 50% on the day. 1st down and 10. Thomas has got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
Now on 1st down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Will go Brown. Smith's all over that offense and brings him down. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game. Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Huge 3rd and long coming up, and they're certainly in 4-down territory as well.
Look what the defensive line is doing. They're all pinching down inside. They're expecting a run.
3rd and a long way to go. Catch made.
This is why teams are always practicing the 2-minute offense for situations just like this. You have the football under 2 minutes to go. You're losing. You pick up some good yards, and your player is smart enough to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
The offense still on the field here on 4th down, needing 4 to stay on the field. Crucial play here. 4th down on the way.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the
touchdown. That'll close the gap.
The head coach decides he wants to be the aggressor in this situation. On 4th and goal, he goes for it. Nice play call that time.
And the point after is good. The Jaguars trying to keep their hopes alive and recover an onside kick. The Buccaneers decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. The Jaguars hoping to recover now an onside kick.
Well, I don't think they had any choice. They had to go for the onside kick there, and really the kick is just not good enough to give his teammates a chance for recovery, and now the game is probably over.
The Buccaneers offense doesn't want to do anything to screw this one up at this point, Phil. They've got the lead, and they've got the football late in the game.
Wow, you're such a positive guy, Jim. I like that comment. Go down there and tell them that. Don't screw it up. But what do you do in a situation like this? I always like to try to draw the defense off sides on 1st down because they're anxious, and you can take advantage of that.
Set up now at the 32.
Second down and 5. Winston's on the move. Makes the play.
In situations like this, when you're looking to get that one first down to win the game, it's tough because the defense knows there's only a few plays that you're going to try to run, but the offense gets it done. Great job.
First and goal. Has Jackson. Phil, it's late, and the only thing they can't afford here is a turnover.
Well, this is the old phrase that we hear all the time. Do they have the killer instinct? I think they have the...
Wow, what a time. Touchdown near the end of this one. That touchdown might just wrap it up.
Yeah, it sure will, Jim. It's been an exciting game all day, and to score late in the game like this, to put it away, it's time to celebrate a little on the sideline.
Robinson's got it. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Jaguars' offense comes onto the field for a last play or two before this one's over. There's nothing they can do now to pull this one out, Phil.
Yeah, listen, it's very tough to even get the courage or the energy to finish this game off in a situation like this because it's so disappointing. And I say to them, don't take any chances. Don't get hit again and just get off the field.
Bortles going to take the snap from the shotgun. Looking long, and it's incomplete.
Quarterback has a strong arm, but I am starting to question his touch. Need a little more touch on those deep passes. That time he overthrows the receiver.
Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. The Buccaneers defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. Second down and 10. Down the field. Tough catch. That's his fourth catch of the day. The Jaguars are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Heaving it down the field. The ball is knocked out.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
One more play, and it's in the books. The Jaguars will take the snap from the 35. Allen Hurns with the grab. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
What we've seen here today so far, if the receiver gets open, this big quarterback, he is going to throw it in there right on target. Another touchdown throw. What a day.
Is every win sweet, or are the close ones that much more satisfying than just blowing someone out for 60 minutes?
Well, the close ones are more satisfying because the tension is there longer. And the longer you're under tension, when it finally comes to fruition and you win, it just makes it that much more exciting, Jim.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.